Happy birthday, all my October 29th Scorpios. So we're going to go ahead and go over the day of new ideas, which is your day. And we will read this page, and then we'll go over your tarot card, your numerology, and your health and advice. So we have, regardless of their station in life, those born on October 29th generally exhibit a new approach or bring fresh ideas to their work. Quickly seizing on a better way to do something seems to come naturally to them. Whether intellectuals, office workers, or blue-collar laborers, they tend to be logical and work well within systems, particularly when they have implemented them personally. More often than not, their plans are carefully thought out and considered, even reconsidered if necessary. This penchant for being prepared, combined with their personable qualities, is greatly responsible for their degree of success. An interest in politics usually marks both men and women born on October 29th. Whether it be the workings of their family, social group, or nation. They are thus involved on a conscious or unconscious level with the nature of power and how it is exercised by themselves and others. Often charming, those born on the day tend to be highly persuasive types. On a personal level, they are able to exert strong control over those who are emotionally involved with them. In this respect, they should be aware of the danger not only of unduly influencing a loved one's life, but also becoming tied to, in a sense dependent on, their dominant role. Take a sip real quick. We're not sponsoring them. They're not sponsoring us. Dr. Pepper. Okay. October 29th, people know something about using sex, money, or power to manipulate situations in which they find themselves. They instinctively understand how to make a powerful first impression and how to get what they want. Depending on their core values and their purpose in exercising such talents, October 29th people need not be Machiavellian or mercenary, but may actually be better described as diplomatic, tactful, or politic. Of course, it is a given that having the power to impress and influence others increases the danger of falling prey to inhumility or blind ambition. Those born on the day who are expert in their field or possess an exceptional ability do better when they avoid setting themselves up as unimpeachable authorities. Such behavior ultimately foments resentment and rebellion in peers or subordinates. Furthermore, if they too often take refuge behind a wall of logic, they run the risk of neglecting emotional needs and becoming distant, invulnerable, or callous. Because those born on this day tend to be secretive, others may not fully understand their motives or indeed the honesty of their intentions. It may thus benefit them to be a bit more open and inclusive. October 29th people can be very caring and considerate to their family and friends. Usually their attitude is highly protective and their familial responsibilities meticulously discharged. They must be aware, however, of isolating their families from the world or exercising two standards of treatment: compassion and caring for loved ones, and something less for others. I believe I have a very good friend who I believe was October 29th. He may have been the 30th. But this kind of sounds like him. And his sister also was the same day as him, either the 29th or 30th. I'll have to figure it out. But he was very caring and loving, but also very wise and very smart. That's kind of what I gathered from that. So we're going to go ahead and go over the celebrities. Some you may have heard of, many you will not have. This book is quite old, although good. So, if I lose you there, you can just skip ahead to the numbers and planets and tarot. We can maybe do, if you want, you could do timestamps if you feel that the celebrities aren't that interesting. Okay, here we go. Born on this day, Edmund Halley, he's a British astronomer. He discovered comets. Bill Mauldin, Pulitzer Prize winning political, World War II soldier, cartoonist, up front was his cartoon. A.J. Ayer, he was a British logical positivist philosopher. He wrote The Problem of Knowledge. Abraham Kuyper, Dutch theologian, Reformed church leader, Free University founder, anti-revolutionary party leader. Then there was James Boswell, Scottish biographer. He wrote The Life of Samuel Johnson. And then we have Yevgeny Primakov. He was a Ukrainian economist, historian, Russian government official. Then we have Richard Dreyfuss. He's an American film actor, director, producer. I believe he's American. He's very famous in America. Paul Joseph Goebbels, he was a Nazi propaganda minister, committed family suicide. Then we have Fanny Brice, a vaudeville comedian, film radio actress, voice of Baby Snooks. So this is Fanny Brice right here. That's a picture. Let's clear my throat. Sorry, you guys. Still getting over something. When we're live, I can mute it, but... Jean Giraudoux, French playwright. George Abbott, Archbishop of Canterbury. Jacobean prelate were his titles. Then we have Thorstein Palsson. He was an Iceland prime minister. We have Franz von Papen, pre-Nazi German chancellor. Hitler vice chancellor was who he was. Then we have Zoot Sims, a jazz tenor saxophonist. Then we have Chester A. Kroc. He was an educator. He was a U.S. Assistant Foreign Affairs Secretary. Then we have Kate Jackson. She was a TV actress. She was in Charlie's Angels. We have Melba Moore. She was a singer. Here's a picture of Richard Dreyfuss. Okay. Then we have Dennis Potvin, a hockey defenseman. He won the Norris Trophy 3 times and all NHL 5 times. Then we have Cleo Lane, British jazz singer. Then Gottfried Van Swieten, Vienna Court Library Director, music aficionado, text worker for Haydn Liberators, friends of Mozart and Beethoven. So Gottfried Van Swieten was a friend of Mozart and Beethoven. And this is Bill Malden, who I don't quite remember going over him, but there's a picture of him there. Okay. And then we have the numbers and planets. Those born on the 29th of the month are ruled by the number 2. 2 plus 9 equals 11. And by the moon. Since those ruled by the number 2 often make good co-workers and partners rather than leaders, this may help the more introverted of October 29 people find their way in terms of embodying the ideals of their family or work group. However, it may also act as a brake on individual initiative and action, thus producing frustration. This may be further enhanced by the moon's strongly reflective influence. A strong Moon-Pluto connection grants special insight into the dark side of human nature to those born on this day. The secondary number 11, 2 plus 9 equals 11, lends emphasis to the physical plane, emphasizing the sexual nature of the Pluto-ruled sign of Scorpio, as well as a possible interest in twins, coincidences, reflections, or other doubles. I think I have that in my name book for my name. Okay, tarot. The second card of the major arcana is the Priestess. Shown, the name book's like the same, it was the same sort of edition as this. But, okay. Done by Gary, I don't know if it was the same author as Gary Goldschneider and Joost Elfers, but it was like the same sort of collection. It was like the secret language of names or something like that. I just know in Barnes & Noble they were always right next to each other. Okay. The second card of the major arcana is the Priestess. Shown seated on her throne, calm and impenetrable, she is a spiritual woman who reveals hidden forces and secrets, empowering those of us who heed her with that knowledge. Favorable qualities of the card are quietude, intuition, reserve, and discretion. Negative values include secretiveness, mistrust, indifference, and inertia. That's her there. I have plenty of tarot decks, but I think in some of the birthday videos I pulled the card out. I just started it up again, trying to get through all 365. So your advice for October 29th birthdays is giving up some aspects of desire may be a welcome relief. Learn the value of true sharing. Listen to others and follow their wishes also. Be open to the moment. Hiding may be a waste of time. And then the meditation is, the sanctity of an individual's private beliefs should be respected. And your strengths are, you are convincing, thorough, and influential. And your weaknesses are obsessed, closed, secretive. So this concludes October 29th. You are the week of Scorpio 1, so do look out for that. When I get around to recording it, I will link it in the description and pin it in the comments below. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and light. And if you want to check out other days, there is the playlist, the Secret Language of Birthdays playlist. Oh, and let me just say, if you ever want a personal reading from me, it's rotation411.com. And also check out moonmatch.love. It's an astrology synastry dating app. It's brand new. And, well, it's a few years old now, but it's new in its concept. And you can get a discount with rotation411 as your coupon code. All right. Love and light.